Hi, welcome to Irvine Pets and Company. I'm your host, Kathy Graves. With me to start the show is Mary Lou, and you have,
I have Yoda.
obviously because the ears.
Yes, he has these wonderful, wonderful ears. He's just a year-old Chihuahua mix.
And Yoda's looking for a good home. We have lots of great animals here at the Irvine Animal Care Center, so don't touch that remote. Stay with us for the next 30 minutes, and you'll be seeing just a few of our adoptable dogs, rabbits, and cats. Hi, Bob. You have a very special dog with a big name.
Oh, do I have a winner today, Kathy? This is Sadie Winter.
Okay.
Sadie is a boxer, and we don't usually see boxers in white, but she is just all white, a few spots on her ears, and absolutely gorgeous. And a real sweetheart. As you can see, she kisses, she loves to walk with you. Some boxers can really pull you, and they're attractive dogs, and they can be a handful. Sadie is not.
Great.
Sadie is sweet, Sadie goes around with you, and Sadie just loves attention.
Well, she is a wonderful dog. She seems to have very even temper and probably had some training.
Yeah, she probably has, because she'll sniff and she won't go places, and if she hold the leash tightly, she knows not to go, and
Oh, great.
very easily manageable. And
Now-
especially if you want a gorgeous boxer like this that'll stop people on the streets, absolutely terrific.
She's beautiful. Now, she may need medication every once in a while, but the staff can talk to you about that. It shouldn't be that hard to take
Right,
care
I watched
of
her
that.
get her medicine today, and she took it like a piece of candy. It was
Oh,
so
she
easy.
did. Okay. Well, if you are looking for a beautiful dog, just a real sweetheart, this is Sadie Winter. Hi, Frank. You have a real love here. Who is this?
This is Selena.
Okay. What a pretty
uh,
name.
Selena is about 6 years old. She's a spayed female. She's what we think is a boxer shepherd mix.
Okay.
And she's come from another shelter, so she's part of our Third Chance program.
And that's when we bring in animals and we have room from shelters where they might not have that much time because there are just too many animals at those shelters.
Yes.
So,
And she's a real sweetheart.
She
She's very
is.
inquisitive.
uh-huh.
She walks pretty well on the leash, and she has a beautiful face.
She does, and I think Selena would be very grateful because she's obviously been in a home somewhere and then a shelter and now she's here. So I'm sure she'd be quite grateful to get into her own forever home.
That's true.
Yeah. And she's out of that puppy stage at 6.
She's about 6 years old.
Okay. Well, somebody looking for a beautiful girl and somebody who will be very, very loyal to you. This is Selena. Monette, you have a huge ball of energy here. Who is this?
This is Jackson,
Uh-huh.
and he's one very intelligent ball of energy, and he's very loving, and he's just a really great dog. He's a young dog, not even a year yet.
Oh,
about a
wow,
month,
he's still puppy.
but he's a healthy dog too. He's doing great. Yep,
He's a mix of what, do we think?
Dalmatian and Great Dane, or not Dalmatian, German short-haired pointer
Okay.
and Great Dane.
Okay.
And but I don't think he's going to get a whole lot bigger than this.
Oh,
He's
okay.
11 months, and his growth has been gradual. It hasn't been, really strong all the way through. And he's very attentive. He's full of energy, and he's cooped up in a kennel, so that's why if he could get out and run and
He'd be great. Obviously, somebody probably that's a dog experienced person that's used to training a dog would be a great owner for him.
I believe that was probably the optimum idea, but also I think any person that has a lot of good common sense and is willing to take him to basic training,
There you go.
there you go, because he's attentive, He's humble. He's doesn't have attitude. He's not bossy at all. He just needs to get home on a steady basis and do the same thing every day with the guidance of a human there every day. Well, the environment here is great considering he's on his own.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just needs to get home with somebody. That's it. I'd take you home with me.
Somebody
Yeah.
looking for a great dog and willing to spend some time with him, you're going to end up with a fantastic dog. So
I
please
believe-
come over and see Jackson.
There you go.
Bob, you're back with one of our senior dogs, but he's still got a lot of spunk.
He sure does. This is Jake, and I have to tell you, I can't quite tell what Jake is. And if we haven't figured it out by now, he probably are not going to. He's probably part terrier. He looks like part Welsh Corgi, right? And
Something, yeah.
he certainly has a
almost.
lot of combinations, but one of the combinations he has is he's really sweet.
Aw.
Sometimes you get a dog and he's young and he's rambunctious, and sometimes people opt for an older dog because they're kind and they sit and they're gentle and they're easy to walk, and definitely Jake is one of those. We estimate Jake's about 10, so he certainly has a lot of life in him, and he can move.
Sure.
So he walks well, he's cared for well, you can tell that he's just in great shape, and he'd be a great dog even for a family with younger ones that need a dog that's calmer, or even with older people that could use a dog just to be with them by their side and is easy to walk.
Oh, that's a great thing, and I'm glad you pointed that out about adult dogs. Puppies are cute and fun, but gosh, they're a lot of work and they're very rambunctious. So somebody, well, let's say Jake's a good all-around dog, be good for a family, or some of you people out there that have a more sedentary lifestyle, just to take him on some walks. We'd really appreciate
He
that.
could really use a home, and he would be so great in a home. So I hope that you come and get Jake because he's a terrific guy.
He is. Hi, Deborah. Who's this?
This is Bogart,
Okay.
and he's about a year old. They say Chihuahua. He's probably got some pug in him.
We call him a
just-
Pugawawa.
Pugawawa.
Okay.
He's very fun. He loves toys. He loves to play, loves to fetch.
Oh, great.
But yet then he'll cuddle with you too, and he's very cuddly. And he's very sweet. Gives kisses. Huh. You're a very sweet girl.
He's a nice size for that too. So you can go out and play fetch, and then when you come in, he can crawl up in your lap.
Yeah, he's very fun. He's one of the most fun dogs that we have here, I think.
Oh, well, he's very cute, and even though he's just like a little over a year and a half, seems to be fairly calm, rather than having some of that
Yeah,
Chihuahua
he does have
energy.
that energy, but you know, he's playful when you want to play.
Okay.
And then he'll sit up and he'll cuddle with you. He could probably sit on the couch and watch television with you. And he just really, and he's very soft too. Very soft.
Well, that's great. If you're looking for a really cute dog, really nice size, he'll go out and play fetch with you to run off some of his energy and then come in and read a book with you or watch television. This is Bogart. Mary Lou, I think you have a little fox with you. That's what he looks like.
Well, he could be a little fox. We're calling him a long-haired Chihuahua.
Okay.
This is KB. He's 5 years old, and he is a fun, energetic, feisty little guy.
Oh, good.
If you don't like going to the gym, but you like to exercise,
Uh-huh.
this little guy could, he could fill the bill. He could outwalk anybody.
Oh, he can.
Oh, he loves to be out walking.
Those little legs just go, 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 huh?
They go forever, but at the same time, he's very affectionate. You can see how he's sitting next to me. He had to be given up by his owners, so he's used to having a home and having affection and attention. He's just a sweet guy, beautiful silky coat, and this wonderful, I don't know, can I show them your tail? Well,
We need to show that tail. It's
yes,
very pretty.
right. He's just a handsome guy. He'd be a wonderful companion dog.
Well, he is, and he's really a pretty dog. So somebody who wants to start that walking program in the new year, be a great one for you. Now, Deborah, this is a cute little guy. I don't know about the name Bruno. Maybe that'll come out.
Yeah, he's kind of shy for a Bruno, but
Yeah.
but he's very cute and he's so soft. They say he's a Welsh Corgi mix
Okay.
and loves to play. He
Okay.
walks pretty good. You know, he's a little bit shy. He's on the shy side, so you have to go a little slow with him, but I'm sure he'll just, you know, warm right up to anybody who takes him as their pet.
Right. I think he may be one of our third chance dogs too, and that's pretty scary for a little guy from a home to another shelter, and then to hear he's kind of probably going, what's going on?
Yes, exactly.
But I'm sure once he gets into a home and learns his surroundings, that Bruno will come out. But
Look
we
at the
have
face,
lots
though.
of nice
He's-
little dogs right now. We also have some nice big dogs, so this would be a great time to come over and see them. Anybody looking for a great dog to add to their home? Bruno would fit right in.
For more information about the animals featured on today's program, stop by the Irvine Animal Care Center or call our office.
She's just as happy as can be. She's my sweet little angel. She's my D.O.G.
What are you doing here? You're John McEnroe.
Here to get my dog neutered.
I would never do that to my dog.
You cannot be serious. Neutering is good for his temper. And it's the most important thing you can do for homeless animals. Did you know that shelters have to kill more than 4 million animals every year just because there's not enough good homes out there? I can't have that on my conscience. Can you?
I was actually talking about the outfit.
What, you don't like it?
It's ostentatious. Sorry.
Lori, you have a little cutie. Who is this?
This is Bert.
Bert. And we have an Ernie, I understand,
Yes,
also.
we do. A friend of Bert.
Okay.
And he's little, as you obviously, black kitten. He's about 4 months old. Very, very sweet, very active,
Like most all kittens.
Yes.
99% of kittens will be that
and
way.
playful, and he purrs loudly.
Oh.
And he'll purr while he's playing. So that's fun. You get this little sound while you play with the cat.
He's just a happy boy.
Yes, he is. Very loving, very nice. Every once in a while, a tiny white hair mixed in with the black. So.
Well, it used to be kitten season was like May to September. Now it seems to be just about year round. So we don't have as many kittens this time of year, but we just do have some. And Bert would be a great little boy to take home and add some activity, I think. So this is Bert. This is one big, gorgeous, handsome, beautiful cat.
Absolutely. This is probably one of the most handsome cats I've ever seen.
He is.
This is Dante.
Dante, okay.
Named after a famous poet.
Uh-huh.
And like a famous poet, he has a very strong voice.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
But just gorgeous fur, as you can see.
Yeah.
A little nervous right now, I think.
Well, he is. He was in a home for 2 years and then he was brought in here. I understand that he has lived with dogs and children, and there was a family in the other day with toddlers, and he did very well with them. I think he'd be a good all-around family cat.
A great addition to any household.
He would, and if a single person coming home at night, you could have great dialogues with him. You might carry on a monologue.
Absolutely.
He is a gorgeous boy. He'll take some brushing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you could sit and bond with your cat that way with brushing. But if somebody's looking for, I think, one of the handsomest cats we've seen in a long time,
Absolutely.
this is Dante. Well, for all you Persian fans out there,
Yes.
Brenda, you have one for them.
I do. This is Tim Tam.
Uh-huh.
He's 12,
Okay.
and he came in as a stray.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I know, imagine. And he was a little matted, so we gave him this nice haircut here.
He's got his little lion cut right now.
He does.
He might be a little embarrassed at the moment.
He
So,
might be.
yeah, his fur goes back.
But he's a real sweetheart. I don't know if you can hear him purring, but he's got a loud little motor going here.
He does, and his face isn't quite as smushed as some Persians are, which is a good thing, because that
Right.
means he can breathe better.
Yeah.
And Persians are known for being fairly laid back, so I'm assuming he's
sweet.
the same way.
Yeah. He seems very sweet, just likes to be held, be pet, do a little exploring.
Yeah. And whoever takes him, if they could get him used to being brushed and combed on a regular basis.
Right.
But he was a stray, so who knows how long he'd been out. Nobody had taken care of his coat. But he's a real sweetie, and when his fur grows back, he's just going to be gorgeous. And he is purring, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
So if you're looking for a beautiful cat, and I know a lot of people out there love Persians, please come over to see Tim Tam. And you have the honor of showing our oldest cat at the moment.
Yes, this is Gertrude, and she's about 15 years old. And she was found as a stray.
Aww.
And she really, really, really needs a good home.
She does.
She deserves one.
Yeah.
She's had a hard life on the streets, and it's time for her to be pampered.
It is. So I know we're giving her good food now, and her fur's getting a little better, and with some brushing, but I know there's people out there that have a heart for these older animals, and just giving her, well, she's 15.
She's got another 5, 10, not
I don't know about
10.
10, maybe 5.
Another 5.
Now let's not oversell it.
That's true.
But yeah, maybe 5 years. And those of you who like taking in the older animals, and she's still very active, and she's talked to you. She has great purr. So I think somebody would be getting a great animal.
I agree.
Yeah, and she would love you back as much as you would love her, probably even more. So if you're looking for a great senior citizen, this is Gertrude. And here's Rita with
Aria.
Okay. She's a real sweet cat. What do we know about her?
Aria came from a home that had too many cats, and so she came here as part of the Third Chance program. She's very spunky. She looks a little funny if you look at her. She likes to look at at toys. She doesn't really have any eyesight. She can see a little bit, but she can't see. She sees shadows, and that's about it. But she's very friendly. She's very outgoing. For being functionally blind, she does really well in rooms. She maps like a blind person would, so she remembers where everything is, so as long as you don't move the furniture around, she will be fine. She's lived with dogs, she's lived with cats, she's extremely outgoing, and she has absolutely no clue that the world is any different than what she knows it.
Well, she's a real sweetie, and that's a good point, because we do get animals in here that have lost their sight or born without their sight or their eyes, but they get along just fine because they don't really know any different.
Yep, she's probably been like this since she was little. It may have been an infection in her eyes. They don't look awful. You can just tell they don't really focus on anything. But she does by sight or by sound, and she's very spunky, and she will adapt to a room and just run around with abandon, which is pretty amazing considering she can't really see.
And the fact that she has lived with other cats, we know she would do well in a home once she gets adjusted to it, to those other cats.
Yep, and having a role model probably wouldn't be a bad thing, so she could follow another cat around and be social and learn the ropes of what it's like in her new particular home.
That's right. So if you want a really special cat, this is Aria.
Yes.
You have a beautiful tortie here. Who is this?
This is Harlequin.
Very appropriate name.
Yes, she came in as a stray, and there are a few thoughts she'd gotten under a fence or maybe been in a little argument.
Okay.
So she had some little wounds on her back which are healing. They're healed, but her fur is growing back.
Okay.
But she has generally this lovely gold flecked with black. She's a dark tortie. And she's a very, as you can see, nice, sweet, kind cat who's grateful to be here. And she has mixed whiskers too.
Oh, she does,
white, black,
doesn't she?
and I think buff.
Well, it's nice to know we do have a clinic here. We have a vet, a full-time vet, a part-time vet. We have vet techs. So I think not a lot of shelters have that. We're very proud of that so that they can take care of things like Harlequin. Won't affect her. Her fur is growing back, but she was lucky she came in here and got that care. But she's a real sweetie. I think she'll be a little lap cat, and torties do sometimes get a little active. But if you're looking for just a great all-around cat, this is Harlequin. Well, we have a bonded pair here, but it's kind of a May-December relationship we have going on.
This is Bobby here.
Okay.
Bobby is 14. He's our mature member of the pair.
Right.
And exploring at the moment is Missy.
Okay.
And she's 4.
Okay. Obviously they had Bobby and then Missy came in and he's been mentoring her.
Yes, absolutely.
Now they are bonded.
Yes, so they should go together.
Absolutely. We do require that when some of the cats or dogs or rabbits come in bonded like that.
Absolutely, because they're attached.
They are. And I think Bobby's probably the calming influence in the group.
He's been around the block a few times.
Yes, he has.
That takes a lot to phase.
No,
he's also a very handsome cat, a Bengal.
He is. He's purring away too. Now he's 14, but cats can live to be 20 or more, and I understand he's still very active.
We have a lot of great senior cats.
We do. They make great pets. Well, if you're looking for a bonded pair, a really nice pair, this is Bobby and
Missy.
For more information about the animals featured on today's program, stop by the Irvine Animal Care Center or call our office.
With big green eyes and snow white paws, I know for certain she'll be climbing my curtain, leaving her hairballs on the floor. But I like cats.
Hello, I'm Jane Lynch, and the good folks at PETA asked me to say a few words about the importance of good posture and personal hygiene. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about the 4 million cats and dogs who are euthanized every year because there aren't enough homes for all of them. Now that number would be a lot lower if everyone would have their animals spayed and neutered. So let's all do that, okay? Spay and neuter your cats and dogs. Thanks. Oh, and it probably wouldn't kill you to stand up straight and slap on a little deodorant. Mwah.
well, this is one of our rabbits, and what a handsome guy he is with that eyeliner on.
Oh yes, spends hours on his makeup every day.
Did he? Must have gotten up really early this morning.
Exactly. This is Garland.
Okay.
No relation to Judy, I don't think.
Oh, okay. Probably not.
Garland's a 1-year-old male. He's rather a little jittery at the moment, but he's on camera.
Yeah,
so
probably his first time on camera.
Can make you nervous.
Yeah, he can. He can.
But not all bunnies like being picked up too, though.
Okay.
They need their space, and they don't like feeling cornered.
Oh, right, because they are sometimes prey out in the wild. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, he seems like a really nice bunny.
Oh yes, he'll warm up to you, I'm pretty sure, as he will to anyone. Once he gets in his forever home.
Absolutely. Well, somebody looking for a beautiful rabbit, and you could take some eye makeup lessons from him.
Absolutely.
This is Garland. Now this is what I think of as your typical rabbit, a nice big white rabbit.
A great big white bunny.
Yeah.
This is Clover.
Okay.
Clover's very sweet and mellow, as you can see here. Unfortunately, we get a lot of big white bunnies here at the shelter, and they're extremely sweet, and people just need to come in and give them all homes.
That's right. They seem to go for the ones with colors. It's like a black cat. People go for the other colors first. But this is what I think of as a rabbit, of course, growing up with Alice in Wonderland and all that, and they're really nice rabbits.
We get a lot of these guys right after Easter, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, yeah.
But they're great pets all year round.
They are.
But they are, a responsibility that you need to have. You also need to brush them.
Yes, you do. Clover's showing us that right now.
Exactly. Bunnies need regular brushing.
Okay.
And look, she's just going to sit here and let you do it. She's an extremely relaxed bunny.
Yes, she is. Well, somebody looking for a nice big rabbit, maybe a starter rabbit, because she is so calm. Clover is just a wonderful rabbit. We have another spotted rabbit, but this one is more of a gray rather than the black that we had before.
It's true, and yet his name is Oreo.
Oreo, okay.
Because he's irresistible.
Yeah, he is.
Another guy that needs some brushing for sure.
Yes, he does.
Which rabbits do need, definitely. But another very sweet, mellow guy. I've often found that the big bunnies are always very relaxed. Take it easy a little.
Well, that's good. Yeah, that's a good hint for somebody that's thinking about having a rabbit that never has before. Some people growing up would have a dog or cat, but a lot of people wouldn't have a rabbit as a pet anyway.
Absolutely.
So we have people here like Jessie and our staff members that can tell you how to handle a rabbit and take care of it. We don't want it in a shed in the backyard.
No, especially not here. Rabbits can be vulnerable to heat stroke, and it can get very hot here.
Yes.
Absolutely, so you want to keep them inside. They need things to chew on.
Absolutely.
toys to play with, and plenty of green vegetables to eat.
Okay. Well, those are just a few good tips. So somebody looking for a really nice rabbit, this is Oreo.
For more information about the animals featured on today's program, stop by the Irvine Animal Care Center or call our office.
Well, who is this? This is the last rabbit we'll see today.
This is Spotty.
Okay.
A very pretty rabbit, as you can see.
Oh, gorgeous rabbit.
With his spots.
Spots. Spotty with spots. And Spotty, just like all of our animals here, is just waiting for his forever home. So we have lots of wonderful adoptable animals here. What we've shown on today's edition are just a sampling of the wonderful animals that we have, and we get new ones every day. So spring is coming. What a great time to add a new member or two to your family.
Absolutely.
So we'd love to see you here at the Irvine Animal Care Center and next time on Irvine Pets and Company.
Don't forget, spay or neuter your pet.